Now, I've said before, and I'll say it again, humans are the dumbest mammals on planet Earth. They're the dumbest fuckers ever, you know? All you have to do is look outside, look at the fuel stations, right? Look at the bullshit C19 clinics and all that bullshit, right? And it's just embarrassing. That's what it is. It's just ridiculous. And now you've got places like New York in the United States following through with segregation. Well, let's see how long it lasts. But they start segregation, and there's a lot of segregationists because they're complying to it. Anyone that complies to vaccine passports, you can't come in here unless you're vaccinated. Whoever turns a blind eye to it, does say nothing, agrees with it, you're a segregationist. You're a segregationist. Now, if you're one of them people, and I find out you're one of them people, you're not my fucking friend. You're not going to be on my fucking social media anyway. I mean, I'm sick of certain people as it is already. And if I find out anybody is a segregationist, fuck right off. I've fucked a lot of people off in the past for little, you know. I only said little. If they've done something I don't like, I'll fuck them off. That's what I do. I don't care who they are. I don't care. I really don't care. Anyone that seriously crosses a line or does something I don't like, I'll tell them and I'll cut them off. That's what I'll do, right? Anyone, if I find that anybody's a segregationist, I'll tell you how it is, and you just do not fucking speak to me. Do not add me on social media. I'm not going to add you. Nothing. Just get lost if you're one of them people. Like, see here, unvaccinated is the new N-word. And this is a policeman that said this, you know. Dominic Izzo is a policeman. Well, he was anyway. I don't know if he still is, but he was a policeman. And he's awake. He's awake for this bullshit, right? He doesn't agree with it. He's an American guy, yeah? He does not agree with this bullshit. And he's a copper, right? And the reason why I say a lot of people are dumb, well, the whole world, is because, for example, let's start off in Africa, right? They're allowing foreigners to come in and give them an injection they know nothing about when they don't need it, because C19 in Africa has been pretty much non-existent. But yet, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are accepting this shit. They're accepting it. Australia, Aboriginal people in Australia, they're accepting this bullshit. A lot of them, because why? Why exactly? When you've never ever in your history been respected by European Australians, never. So why now do they suddenly care about you? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. And no matter what you share, and this is not no conspiracy theories, this is not no made up shit, you can share the truth, and the pro-vaxxers are still in their zone that, no, this is for the greater good. This is for our health. I'm going to inject my kids. And you know what? These people are dumb as fuck. It has to be said. I don't care if you're watching this and you're one of them people and it's biting you in the ass and you might want to delete me for it. Well, good for you. Do it. I don't give a fuck. That's one less person, isn't it? On my fucking social media. Because truth has to be told. If you don't like the truth, fuck off. People have done it and they'll keep doing it. Yeah? I don't give a fuck. Alright? Like with this fuel shortage thing now, right? Today I was at the gym and there's a fuel station next to the gym. All I can hear is beeping, beeping, beeping. People horning with anger. It's ridiculous. And this is because they want to get in to get some fuel. They've had to literally make it a one-way. You couldn't take, well, I can't explain it properly now, but you could turn in from two angles in that fuel station. Now they've cut it to one angle because it's just causing too much mayhem and blocking the road. So now there's long queues going down, what road is it? Valence Road in East London. Long queues just to get in some fuel, and people are beeping each other in anger, and people not driving in far enough, and it's ridiculous. And I've seen this with many fuel stations. It's ridiculous. And this is because the lack of brain cells in human beings. Lack of brain cells. It's ridiculous. Now, if you think about human stupidity, right, in depth, think about what other human beings have done to Jews, what they've done to Africans, what they've done to other Europeans, what they've done to Asians, and cycle goes round. Think about in history why groups of people do for things to some of the most atrocious things to other human beings, right? Because of the skin color, religion, whatever, right? Is that normal behavior? Is that normal? You know, to enslave somebody because of an opinion, to drop a bomb on cities, an atom bomb that is, on other cities because of war. That's pointless. You know what I mean? Think about all the absolute ridiculously diabolical things humans have done to other human beings. Colonization. And what they say about it today, for example, in America and in Europe as well, that Christopher Columbus discovered America when people were already there. So how can you discover something that's already been discovered? It doesn't make sense, does it? The Europeans discovered Australia when how can they have discovered Australia when there were Aborigines already living there for thousands of years? You know what I mean? Do I have to go on about the stupidity? And I know I'm talking about a lot of different subjects here, but it's all tied in together if you think about it when it comes to stupidity. Because now segregation is coming back now. Segregation. Yeah? So if you haven't got the jab, yeah, you could be segregated. So it's already happening in certain countries now, right? Now, eventually, somebody will get killed because of this, right? Somebody is not going to take this. You can only push the human brain so far, yeah? Unfortunately, that's going to happen. And this is because they're being segregated for no reason, yeah? Look what happened with apartheid in South Africa, USA, Jim Crow America. They segregated black people because of a belief that they were not human beings. Yeah. Now, 2021, people want to segregate unvaccinated because they, in their belief, it's the unvaccinated that are the problem. That it's the unvaccinated that are spreading the virus. But how can that be? Because the vaccinated should be protected no matter what, right? The whole point in getting that bullshit is because you think that your life will be saved and that you're pretty much immune now. So how can it be spreading amongst the unvaccinated when the unvaccinated are not even getting tested or nothing, right? And the only people that I personally know, or personally I've heard of, that have got sick in the past few months of the magic C19 are the people that have been vaccinated. So this is how thick the human race is. Absolute lack of brain cells. The human race is embarrassing. There's other stuff I could talk about, how thick humans are, like social media and everything else, but I'm not gonna. This video will be too long. It's already long as it is, been 9 minutes already. But anyway, this video was just me talking about how brain dead the human motherfucking race is.